The capital of Iceland is a young, culturally happening city, as well as a launch pad for natural wonders that people dream of seeing their whole lives. Like any cool spot, Reykjavik is constantly reinventing itself, as you can see at the Grandi area by the old harbor. Here, fish packing factories have been turned into sharply designed visitor attractions, while creative murals coat the walls and cutting-edge Nordic restaurants have opened. The waterfront was chosen for the cultural venue, Harpa, a monument for 21st-century Reykjavik with a mesmerizing facade by Ólafur Eliasson. Today we share the top 10 best things to do in Reykjavik so you can plan a trip and experience all the exciting attractions and activities this beautiful city has to offer. Starting with number 10, Northern Lights. Aurora Reykjavik is an information center to help you experience the Northern Lights beauty. The aurora borealis, caused by electronically charged particles from the sun colliding with the upper atmosphere, is visible around Reykjavik in winter. But chance plays a big role because you'll need a clear night above all else. You could plan your holiday around the aurora forecasts that you can find online. Beyond this, you'll have to be clear of the city to avoid light pollution, either on a boat, on the coast, or out in the countryside. At number 9 is the Golden Circle. Three of Iceland's most inspiring natural sights are on this 300-kilometer loop from Reykjavik into Iceland's southern uplands. The first stop, just over an hour east of the city, is the UNESCO-listed Ingvellir National Park, where there's a canyon caused by the rift between the Eurasian and North American tectonic plates and the site of the Alþingi, the oldest parliament in the world, set up in 930. Gullfoss is a spectacular double waterfall, 32 meters high, while the Hakadalur Valley has hot springs, mud pots, and geysers like Strákur, which erupts every 5 to 10 minutes. At number 8, Esjan. For those with just a small window to experience Iceland's scenery, this 914-meter basalt and tough peak is only 10 kilometers from the city. The city can be framed from the sea, Esjan, using public transport. Just catch the 15 from the Hlemmer bus terminal, and then at Háholt in Mosfellsbær, change for the 57, which will deposit you at the hiking center at the foot of the mountain. A few routes to the top or around the slopes are labeled for difficulty by a boot icon, ranging from 1 to 3. At number 7, Sun Voyager. This abstract stainless steel sculpture of a ship has become a favorite photo op since erecting it in 1990 to commemorate the city's 200th anniversary. The work is on a small artificial headland off the Sabrout Road. Surprisingly, given the name, the ship points north, across the bay to the Esjan mountain, and it was originally intended to greet the sunset in the west of the city. The Sun Voyager's designer was John Gunnar Arneson, who was nearing the end of his life when he completed this contemplative work and wouldn't live to see it unveiled. At number 6 in our list, Vi Island. In the Kalftrur, almost within touching distance of the city's waterfront, is the small island of Vi. The Elding ferry service has regular crossings to Vi, unmissable for its historical architecture and modern culture. You can navigate the island's trails on foot or by bike, on the hunt for one of the oldest churches in the country, and by house, the first structure in Iceland to be built from stone. Against the island's stark heathland are modern monuments like Yoko Ono's Imagine Peace Tower light installation. At number 5, Harpa. A dazzling modern landmark for Reykjavik, Harpa is the concert hall and conference center on the water at the Old Harbor. The project was started in 2007 and completed in 2011 after a delay caused by the financial crisis. Harpa was designed by the Danish firm Henning Larsen Architects, and its otherworldly facade, inspired by Iceland's famous basalt, was the work of Olafur Eliasson. At number 4, Blue Lagoon. About 30 miles southwest of Reykjavik, Blue Lagoon is one of Iceland's most popular tourist attractions. This geothermal mineral spa gives off an almost otherworldly look with azure-colored water and steam rising from its surface. The lagoon receives more than 700,000 annual visitors. From a perspective, that's double the country's entire population. When you arrive at the property, you're given a locker key to deposit your valuables and extra clothing. Next, you can shower and help yourself to the buckets of silica mud, which is said to condition and exfoliate the skin. At number 3 in our list, Nauthólsvík Geothermal Beach. Cold water swimming sounds like a nightmare, but it has been fixed in Iceland's heritage since the settlement days 1,000 years ago. In 2001, a safe bathing spot was formed by building seawalls to form a lagoon just south of the airport and university. With beautiful golden sand, the Nauthólsvík geothermal beach is replenished by the sea and has geothermal waters, so its temperature is a few degrees higher than the open water. This can be a mild 19 degrees Celsius in summer. At number 2, South Iceland. This region, south and east of Reykjavik, boasts towering volcanoes, expansive glaciers, gushing waterfalls, ample farmland, and a black sand beach. You may even pass Icelandic horses or spot puffins while traveling around the area. Besides touring Golden Circle sites like Gullfoss and Strákur, previous visitors suggested heading to Vik, where the black sand Rianistura and its gigantic cave reside. Snapping photos of Skogafoss and walking behind Seljalandsfoss, two of South Iceland's most well-known waterfalls, are also worthwhile. Check out the number 1 places in our list, Jornin. On Jornin's green banks are painted houses, rows of trees, bushes, and flower beds, all a restful scene for a walk in the warmer months or ice skating in winter. The North Shore is home to the City Hall and a Rye monument to the unknown bureaucrat, by the sculptor Magnus Thomasson. The lower half is a man in a business suit holding a briefcase, and the top half is a block of unsculpted stone. The pond is also a few steps from the Supreme Court, the Frkirkjan í Reykjavik Church, the National Theatre, and many museums like the Living Art Museum, the National Gallery of Iceland, and the National Museum. Now it's time to hear from you. What's your favorite things to do in Reykjavik? Is there something we missed? Let us know in the comments section below, and don't forget to give this video a like and subscribe to Greenable if you haven't already. Click the bell icon to stay updated on all our latest content.